Hi everybody, it's Gwen. I'm back again. I believe it's August the 21st. It's early evening here and I have had a really busy weekend. I've actually had a really busy week. I've gotten a lot done and got a few things in the mail that I've been waiting for. So what did I finish? I'll show you the quilts first. I got my quilts back from Doris. They're all quilted on her long arm. She did a beautiful job as usual. This is the flannel one that I had on the wall behind me for a long time. I finally took it down and got it finished. So it's quilted and ready for binding. So that is gonna have to get binded. And the other thing I got back was the Doris quilted the crow. Not sure if I'm going to use this as a I think I might use it as a tablecloth. You can use it as tablecloth or wall hanging, but I think I'm going to use it for a tablecloth. So I got to put the binding on that too. So I've got 3 projects now, 3 quilts that are ready for binding. So I need to catch up on that pretty soon, but I'm kind of holding off for a time where I can just sit and stitch on it. I don't have to really count anything or just do some mindless stitching. So I'm going to save those quilts for that. I did also finish my first cross-stitching project. That was It's Spring Fever Loose Feather series, and I believe this is the first one out of the series of mine. Pretty sure I saw somewhere where this was. Yes, it is. It's the first pattern of the loose feathers. So that's the pattern. And this is the finished product. I'm not happy with the color of the linen, or what do they call it? Linen, I guess. So, not sure yet what I'm going to do with this. I'm gonna just, I think, hang it on the wall and give some thought to it. I would like to get some darker marbling going on here, but I'm not exactly sure how to do it, so I'm going to experiment. I was going to do the spritzing. I haven't tried the spritzing yet, but I'm going to try that. Spritzing it with coffee. And I'll see. I'm not really worried about whether I don't like the finished product or not, because I'll make a bag or something out of it, I guess. But I would like to get the series framed. But I'm not happy with this to the point where I want to frame this. But unfortunately, it was around the time where I was having trouble getting some linen and some cross-stitch linen. So I just took the first thing I could get just so that I could start working on it. But I'm going to give it some more thought. I'll see what I can figure out. I did get some linen that I am happy with the color. This is a light mocha. I got this from Traditional Stitches. Some of what I ordered was back ordered. This is a 28 count. 28 count light mocha cast shell. It actually feels really nice. That color is about true. It's looking like it is. So I was happy to get this, but I'm not sure what I'm going to stitch on it yet. And I also got this one from them, which is a 28 count cream. I like that too, but I'd like to, I was kind of searching around. I'm looking for some really nice marble stuff, and I did watch a couple of YouTube channels where I could figure out where I could order some of that, so marbled. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to order some from somebody who does dyeing to get the marble effect that I'm looking for. I got another one from, this came from Chelsea Buns, and it's also a light mocha. And what count is this? It's a 28 count. It's a little bit darker than the other fabric, but it's nice too. Really feels nice, this linen. So I'm actually getting some linen. I'm just happy to actually have some linen to be able to choose from. And I still have 2 more pieces coming. So I do have the second pattern of the series Loose Feathers. And I'd like to start this one. But I really want to get, I'm going to wait for that linen that I have coming in. It should be here. Some of what I ordered is back ordered. But some of them, I think there was two pieces of linen that are supposed to be coming that should be here any day. So I'm not going to start any of Blackbird until I see what that linen looks like when it gets here. I don't want to do another one and then not be happy with it. So I'm just going to wait until I get a few more linens to be able to choose from. I did start in my, package this in my favorite bag. I did start the Brenda Keys design, the Sampler Company. I think I showed this to you the last time. I really like this. So I did get that started. I'll show you what I got. That's my second start. I'm excited. And I like this bag because I can see what's in it by keeping the pattern in the front of the bag. And then I can put my project in the back part of the bag. And I'll just take this off and show you what I got done. Excuse the wrinkles. That's as far as I got. Got my pin there. I'm not completely satisfied with that red on the house. In the picture of the on the chart, it looks different. So on the pattern, it almost looks like a brick red. I don't know if you can see that with the glare, but it looks like it's a brick red. And this is, I'll get the thread out here. This is a DMC, and this is the called for color, but it's a really bright red. I don't know if I want it that bright, so I'm going to go and choose a different color. I'm hoping I can find something that's more of a deeper brick color. So I'm not going to do anything more on this house until I find a different color. So I'm going to wait for the shop to open up on Monday, where I can buy some DMC thread and go and check that out, see what I can find. But I'm not happy with the called for red in that pattern, so I'll go play around with it, see what I can find. The other thing, what else have I done? I made a baby blanket, just a flannel blanket. That was just a quick sew to for my nephew's baby. He needed a blanket to wrap his baby up in, and the one he's got is a pink blanket. So they'd asked me a while ago to make them a blue one, but I hadn't had a chance to go to the store to find some blue fabric. So I finally did go to Swan River. My husband and I took off for the day, went to Swan River and checked out a new shop, quilt shop that opened up there, and I picked up some new fabric. With the new fabric that I bought, I made a bag. Sun is kind of coming out here now, so first time the sun shone all day, and it's like 8 o'clock at night. It'll be getting dark soon. I made this bag yesterday with the this new fabric, and I had to make it a kind of an awkward size because I was trying to fussy cut that truck. So the size is, it's 14 inches tall and 13 inches wide, so it's taller than it is wide, but I had to do that to be able to fussy cut that truck. But I thought this was really neat fabric. I like that. So that's a cute bag. So this one, I'm gonna use it as a giveaway. So if you want to post truck, something about a truck in the comments, I will draw a name for the next video and somebody can have this bag. It's a normal size, I guess, peekaboo bag, so it'll be a nice bag for somebody. So post something, truck, the word truck in the comments, and you have to be a subscriber, and I will draw this the next video that I do, probably in a week or so. The other thing I did with the Quilty Box fabric, I was able to get 2 bags out of the print, this print from Tula Pink that came in the Quilty Box, and I made a double pouch bag. I made 2 of them. I put them on, purple in the inside, purple owls on the inside from Tula Pink fabric as well. I put 2 of them on in my Etsy shop, Cold Chicks by Gwen. There's Cold Chicks Bags by Gwen, and one of them sold right away, and this one is still on there. It's still for sale. So it's pretty fabric, and you're not going to be able to get this fabric anywhere. I can't even buy this fabric anymore. It was an exclusive for the Quilty box that I got last month. So that bag's in the Etsy shop. I made this bag yesterday and finished it up today. It's the same double pocket bag. Front is a peekaboo, and then the main bag it's got fabric with pins on it. I don't know, I designed this pattern myself, like I told you that before, and I even prefer to make these bags more than the double pouch bags, more than I prefer to make the single pouch. And since I've been using the double pouch bag for this project, I really actually prefer to have the double pouch bag. So I've sold a couple of them on Etsy, and I really think that people are going to be really happy with this bag if they try it out. They'll never go back. I won't go back to the single pouch. I'll probably keep using the double pouch bag. They're actually handier than I thought they were going to be. So I made that one, and that's going to go in the Etsy shop. And then I started, this is another fabric that I bought while I was in Swan River. I haven't finished this bag. I'm making 4 of them. And this is going to be a double pouch bag. And I made 2 with white zippers. And I made 2 with, I'm making 2. They're not done yet. I'm making 2 with the kind of peachy pink. But I found this fabric in Swan River at the Empty Bottom shop, and I just fell in love with it. It reminds me of the houses on the cross stitch patterns. So I had to whip. I thought I really like this so I'll probably keep one bag for myself, and I'll put the others on Etsy. I hope to finish these in the next couple of days. The other Tula Pink fabric that I got in the Quilty box, the fat quarters that came with it, I think there was 6 fat quarters. I ended up just making masks out of them. I made 45 masks over the last couple of days, and I posted them for sale this morning locally on my Facebook page, and they sold within 5 minutes. They were gone. So those are all gone. So I ordered some more elastic, and I'll probably make some more when I get some elastic in. Everybody seems to want masks right now, so I thought I have the time, so if people need masks, then I'll make more. So like I said, I've been pretty busy. I've been really enjoying my sewing room last few days. My husband went camping by himself this weekend. It was raining and kind of cloudy, so I thought, well, I might as well stay home, and I didn't feel like, if I'm gonna sit in the camper, I might as well stay home and get some stuff done at home. So today I was really busy. I got up at 6 this morning. I made a big pot of borscht, which is a soup, if for those who don't know what borscht is, a beet soup. So I made a pot of borscht, I made a couple loaves of bread, and people were coming to pick up masks that they had bought, and the rest of the time I've just been doing some sewing in the sewing room, so it was actually a pretty busy day, but pretty productive day. But more fabric I got. I thought this was really nice too, I got from Swan River. It's not sure if it looks like it's a honeycomb, but I don't know if it's a bee or if it must be a bee, but it kind of looks black, so not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. But it caught my eye for some reason, so I just got a meter of that. Then I bought a panel, Christmas panel, that I thought was really nice. So, not sure what I'm going to do with this yet either. I don't know why, but I'm not usually somebody who walks into a fabric store and I got some matching fabric to go with that panel. Probably make a tablecloth for Christmas. Maybe do some fancy quilting on it on my machine. I'm not one to really go in the store and then just see something and buy it. I usually have a plan as to what I'm going to make with it, because I don't like to have a lot of stash if I don't have a use for it, or if I don't know what I'm going to sew it with, or sew with it. I don't really like to do that, shop that way, but it's been a long time since I actually have been able to go to a fabric store, so I just gave myself a treat. So I bought this fabric, which I thought was nice, and then I bought this fabric too that kind of goes with it. At first I thought maybe I would make some masks out of this fabric, but now I'm wondering, should I make a bag or should I make masks? I don't know. I probably have enough that I could do both. I could probably make a bag and make a couple of masks too. So I'll probably do that. Probably make a project bag, and if I have enough, I'll make a couple of masks. And then I fell in love with this one, so I picked it up. Picked up a couple of meters actually, and I'm not sure what I'll do with this either, other than admire it for a while before I cut into it. But it's probably going to get to be a project bag. One project bag for sure. It's kind of a primitive color palette, so some of it might get used in that wall hanging that I embroidered, that I have to pull out and get finished. So that was my, well, that wasn't all my, I got some Tula Pink for, I actually bought this fabric. This is Tula Pink, and then I bought this to use as lining to go with this fabric. I thought it matched up pretty nice. So I will probably do, I'm thinking a sewing machine cover, maybe. I also have this patch that came with the Tula Pink project box. So I thought, well, maybe I could do something with that patch. So I don't know. I'm thinking sewing machine cover with the rest. I made one bag, but I think with the rest I might do a sewing machine cover. Although my sewing machine's used so much, I don't know when I would cover it up, but we'll see. Other than that, so you can see I've made a disaster in my sewing room. I've got a lot of things out of place, and I need to spend some time probably this week sorting things out and cleaning up in here a little bit, because it can get pretty cluttered, and I don't like to work in a cluttered spot. I like everything to be, I like to have space to work and not have a bunch of piles all over the place. And it doesn't take long to get a bunch of piles all over the place when you're sewing and moving around doing stuff. So one day is going to be a cleaning day. I'll have to service my sewing machine, get it cleaned, as it's sewed quite a bit of fabric over the last 3 days or 4 days. So I better tend to it too and look after it. Other than that, I'll probably just continue working on what I'm working on. I'm hoping I can find, when the store opens Monday, I'll be able to find a nice brick red to change up the thread in the cross stitch pattern that I'm working on, and then I'll continue working on it. It's going to take me a long time to finish that. It's quite a bit bigger pattern, but in the meantime, I'll putter away at it, and hopefully the rest of my linen is going to come in so that I have a little bit better options to choose from when I do decide to cross stitch something. So that's all I have for today. Hope everybody else has had a really nice week. It's really turning into some fall weather here now. It's starting to cool off a little bit. It just went from one extreme to the next. I noticed we filled our bird feeder up here a couple of days ago, and our blue jays were back at it, and we generally don't see them in the bird feeder all summer, so that's a pretty good indication that fall is coming back. Today it was overcrowded. The blue jays were fighting the blackbirds, trying to see who could get their food first out of the bird feeder. There's lots of blackbirds this year. I don't know why, but I guess it's fall, so won't be long and it'll be winter time, and then we'll be stuck in the house because it gets pretty cold here in the winter time. So I'll be spending quite a bit of time in the sewing room this winter, I can tell. But for now, I will just continue doing what I'm doing and get some stitching done, and I'll check in again next week and we'll draw for that bag. So make sure, if you're interested in this bag, to put something in the comments, and you have to be a subscriber, to say truck, and I'll draw that bag the next time I do a video. Hopefully I'll finish these other bags and I'll get them in my Etsy shop as soon as I can. Sometime this week they'll be there. So thank you for checking in again, and I'm having fun watching everybody's videos to see what everybody else is working on too, and I'm trying not to fall in love with their cross stitch patterns, because I have 4 now. I have 4 patterns now, and I don't want to buy another one until I finish those 4. If I finish 3, then maybe I can buy another one. But I don't want to get I don't want to have 63 cross stitch patterns to try and get finished. So everybody have a good week, and we'll check in with you again next week and see see what everybody's working on, and you check back and see what I'm working on. Have a good week. Bye.